Hello and welcome to Skills and Trade. In today's exciting video, we're going to learn how to sand and polish a brass plate to a mirror finish. The first thing we're going to do is spray a little bit of WD-40 onto our brass plate to act as a lubricant for our sandpaper. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is take our 220 grit sandpaper, place it on our Hookit pad, and then we may begin sanding. The key to sanding is to sand in a uniform fashion at approximately the same speed and to hit every inch of the brass plate. Ideally, you're not going to want to see any more tarnish on the brass plate, and be sure not to spend too much time on any one area so you can avoid any divots in the metal. Now that we're done with our 220 grit sandpaper, it's time for our 400 grit sandpaper. So we're just going to place it on our Hookit pad, and then we're going to start sanding this brass plate and go over everywhere we went with the 220 grit sandpaper. Now I'm going to take our 400 grit sandpaper, I'm going to place it on our interface pad, then I'm going to place it on our Hookit pad, then I'm going to work back over this brass plate and really smooth it out. Now that we have that taken care of, it is time for our 800 grit sandpaper. And like our 400 grit sandpaper previously, we're going to place it on our interface pad. And just like our 400 grit sandpaper, we're just going to take our 800 and slowly work across this brass plate and really make a smooth finish. Now finally we're at our 1500 grit sandpaper, and like our previous step where we're using our 800 grit sandpaper, we're just going to place it on our interface pad, then slowly work over every inch of this brass plate. Now finally we are ready for our 3000 grit sandpaper. So we're going to take our 3000 grit sandpaper and place it on our Hookit pad. And then we're going to put a little bit of WD-40 onto our sandpaper. And then we're going to sand every inch of this brass plate. And now it's time for our 5000 grit sandpaper. So we're going to place it on our Hookit pad, spray it with a little bit of WD-40, and then we're going to sand everywhere we sanded with our 3000 grit sandpaper. So now after all that's taken care of, it's time to polish. So we're going to take some of our steel wool, which is rated super fine, and we're going to place some of our polish, which is our Gord's aluminum polish, which actually works quite well on brass. Place it on our steel wool and wipe it in to the brass until it's as dark as possible. Take our W9006 foam finishing pad, place it on our Hookit pad, and slowly work in the polish until we have a mirror shine. Now that we're all done polishing, we're going to take some of our Scott Blue Shop towels, wipe away any polish on the brass that we may have missed when we're buffing. Whoa, I can totally see my reflection now. Wow. I just want to thank you all so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Please leave a comment down in the comment box, and have a wonderful day.